In a shocking turn of events, India and Pakistan had agreed to a ceasefire. Yes, stopping all forms of artillery, shelling and firing at the border. Surprisingly, the first one to break this news was President Donald Trump of US, along with US Secretary of the State Marco Rubio. Here are the tweets. Both the people commended the Prime Ministers of India and Pakistan on choosing the right path, choosing the path of peace by agreeing to the ceasefire. A few minutes later, both the countries released their official press releases stating that they have indeed agreed to a ceasefire. Now get this. As per the official statement of the Foreign Secretary of India, Mr. Misri, at around 3:35 p.m. on Saturday, 10th May, it was agreed between both the countries that both sides would stop all firing and military action on land, in air and the sea with effect from 1700 hours, 5 p.m. IST. The Directors General of Military Operations will speak again on 12th May at 1200 hours. The interesting thing here was that the US claimed that they brokered this peace agreement, they brokered this ceasefire agreement. In fact, their official press release stated that Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of the State Marco Rubio engaged with senior Indian and Pakistani officials, including Prime Ministers Narendra Modi and Shehbaz Sharif, External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar, Chief of Army Staff Asim Munir and National Security Advisors Ajit Doval and Asim Malik for over 48 hours, which led to the governments of India and Pakistan agree to an immediate ceasefire and start talks on a broad set of issues at a neutral place. India, however, made it very clear in their press release that it was Pakistan that approached us, India, for initiating ceasefire talks. Following this ceasefire, at around 7 p.m. in the evening, Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a meeting with Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, CDS and chiefs of all three services. Mind you, these developments came after a full day of shelling from Pakistan and after India hitting 11 strategic military bases in Pakistan. The situation seemed very dire and escalating minute by minute, and this news of ceasefire came as a surprise and as a relief to many people. Not to forget, some people on X, formerly known as Twitter, were disappointed at this and pointed fingers at the Indian administration for not seizing the moment. But of course, when you are 1,000 kilometers away from the battle zone, in the comfort of your home, the idea of war does seem fascinating. But here's the thing, this wasn't it. At around 8 p.m, electronic media started reporting explosions in Srinagar. This was followed by reports about blackouts in Srinagar and Kutch. The media got flooded by reports of ceasefire violations by Pakistan. J&K CM Abdullah even posted a video of India's air defense systems being activated. At around 10:50 p.m, China issued a statement that it will be backing Pakistan amidst tensions with India. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi on Saturday even praised Pakistan's responsible stance in upholding its sovereignty, territorial integrity and national independence. Hours after the initial reports of ceasefire violations from Pakistan came in, Foreign Secretary Misri finally addressed the media in a briefing. At around 10:55 p.m, Misri in a press briefing clarified that Pakistan indeed violated the said agreement between the two countries and the army has been given a free hand in retaliating. The thing that people, viewers, spectators of this escalation are having a hard time to digest, it's that hours after President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio, so to speak, brokered this ceasefire agreement between the two countries, the violations at LOC took place and Foreign Secretary Misri had to brief the media about Pakistan breaking the agreement. The saga was followed by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif addressing the nation at around 11:55 p.m, wherein he stated that Pakistan forces destroyed enemy air and military bases, shot down Rafale jets and declared victory in the war. We at BW Business World are tracking all the ongoing developments. We'll try to bring them to you as fast as possible, as true as possible and as accurate as possible. For more updates on this situation, keep following BW TV and BW Business World. And to all the civilians and soldiers who are near the line of control and are facing shelling and firing from the other side, stay safe.